Heidi-ho.
I've been speculating on theories since yesterday.
I want to make you forget about it, Cracks Knuckles.
You've been saying a lot of things, Con. Definitely saying. Alrighty then. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the
actually
stream.
shocked how much you put in there yesterday. Just like the sheer amount, like fucking Christ.
There was a distinct amount and velocity to the amount of things that you said. More than I was expecting, but anyway.
Oh, Nora's back.
Oh, sick, he is. Cool. Hey, did your power come back on? Nor?
So your power's
Can
back?
I be heard?
Yes.
Yeah, you're definitely there.
Okay, I'm on data now. This is the closest I have to functionality.
We might have to have the understudies work because that is not a great mic quality.
That is not good. You are not good, Chief.
That's alright. Anyways, hi Ramen. Always a delight to have you on stream.
What?
Nya. You know, like Nya, like XD.
Alright.
No. If you want to make it sound good, you gotta go.
What the fuck was that?
Just get it out of your systems. Get it out of your systems while you can.
I feel like
He was a droid all the time.
There's a very distinct energy to looking at the folder I just labeled shit on my desktop, and I just see 2 photos of Magilu shrugging in the contents.
Damn.
Anyways.
Magiru again?
What? Magilu?
Zaz's wife.
It's from Berseria.
Berseria.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Tales of
It's
Berserkia.
It's that pink thing that was just posted in the Discord.
Oh, you mean the pink purple thing that looks like a star?
Yeah, she's like a circus tent. She's
I forgot the
like
vagina
doing a-
bones.
Vagina bones out.
This one, that image.
It appears
I
that...
can't see them.
Sorry.
I know, don't worry.
No, it's no problem. Like, shit happens.
There we go. We're now visible.
I cannot view the vagina bones in that image, sadly.
Shit happens.
So welcome.
Alright, Umineko, Alp. Get
Oh,
in
so-
here.
Go in. No. Fuck it.
Yeah, we're going in raw and we're going in hard.
Everyone discuss after.
Anger.
Discussion will be after. That was the primary reason why we decided to start a little bit earlier.
What's that? Why'd you just do that?
My excitement, that's
Oh,
what.
I thought it was
Don't worry, it's not a big deal.
I thought it was like a weird laugh. I thought you were plotting something.
Oh, wait,
Please.
oh, wait, Con, did
You'll
you see
know when I'm
those?
plotting something.
I was saying, did you see those lyrics that I posted about that like Umineko parody?
Wait, what?
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 Someone's making an Umineko parody.
Are you sure you should
That,
be looking into this?
What?
And my problem isn't it's dark in here.
There could be spoilers in said parody.
Yeah, no, I asked Orange. Don't worry.
I checked.
Very
It's
bright
just.
light.
It's a funny song about Kinzo that doesn't have any spoilers in it. It's to the
Hey,
point where we are in
Noir,
the story.
Really quickly.
So we're good to go.
Okay.
Hold on,
Because
Noir,
I just-
really quickly. Before we go ahead and start, say this.
I mean, well, he's
I
pretty
don't think
muffled right now.
Yeah, like I don't think that's gonna fly at the moment. Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Oh, I scared him off.
No, I
no,
think that
Con. I think it just might be that he probably.
his internet is fucked right now.
Well, it's not even his internet. It's power.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, his power is fucked right now.
like Chainsaw Man.
No.
Anyway, I was just saying about that song. It's like one of the lines is, "Where are my goats at? Summon the witches."
Why are you
That was-
sorry,
that was pretty
Gun?
funny.
Yeah, it's definitely something. Alrighty then.
Okay.
Let's get to it then.
Woo!
Even though it was a pitch black world where nothing could be seen, for some reason I felt Beato's presence right next to me. So I tried calling out to her. You can exchange words with someone whether they're a human or a witch. So even in a world where witches have been denied, I should be allowed to talk to her. Beato.
Battler, is it? It is done. I did it.
Yeah. I didn't hear it. But I watched you until the very end. I definitely saw you. Boldly stand up to that evil witch.
With this, I am no longer a witch. But I will definitely become a witch again. And then I will make it so that I can be called the Golden Witch again. And once again, return. So that I can be accepted as your opponent.
No. You were a witch. I saw it. When you took that evil witch and blew her away with that awesome magic, exposing her true form. I saw it with my own eyes.
But that wasn't magic. But the red.
No. It was magic. You were definitely the Golden Witch. Even if you deny it yourself, I'll acknowledge it. You are definitely the Golden Witch. When Battler said those words, in the world that had been dark, there was suddenly a single grain. A small grain of gold, like a wheat seed, shone brightly. And even though it was small, it had a strong, gold-colored sparkle. Then it shone on the two of them, sitting with their backs together. So they each became aware of their own form. They did not exist only as consciousness. They became aware that they had bodies and definitely existed. No. Perhaps we should say that they each had been given an existence called a body. When Bat looked at his own form, he wasn't that surprised. But when Beata looked at her own form, she was a little startled. From Battler's perspective, she looked just like normal. But for a short while, she was surprised by that form.
What is going on?
That sparkle from that grain of light is slowly growing stronger. That grain of wheat was no longer simply gold color. It was like the light of the sun. Then it softly began to approach Beato's chest. When that grain of the sun was sucked inside her chest, the world was wrapped in a deep blue sky, and then a deep blue ocean was spread out beneath them. An island rose up, trees sprouted and created a forest. Walls surrounded us, and a ceiling swallowed us. And was adorned with more and more things, made to be like the hall in the Ashurmia mansion. In the middle of the fantastical hall where many gold butterflies beat their wings. Many tables were set up with white tablecloths, like it was a party. And beautiful cooking and fruits were set out. And over there were a great many shapes. It was everyone talking together and smiling. Everyone? There was Dad and Kirie-san, Uncle Kraus, Aunt Natsuhi and Aunt Rosa, and of course even Aunt Ava and Uncle Hideyoshi. George, Aniki, Jessica, Maria. Wait. Even Shan, Kanon-kun, Koda-san, and Kumasawa-san are here. Everyone was at the party, clapping their hands and celebrating our return. Why? Even though everyone was dead, why are they alive? Oh fuck.
When I just get an emergency con roll?
Even in the Golden Land, the souls of all the dead can be revived. I don't know, does someone else want to do it?
Hang on. In a golden land, the souls of all the dead can be revived. How's that? I apologize, but if someone else wants to do it, you can take
B,
it
do you want another roll?
I could try.
Oh, sure.
Yeah,
why-
sure. Yeah, sure.
Oh, go for it.
Anybody, yeah, someone, just do it.
In the Golden Land, the souls of all the dead can be revived. Welcome back. Welcome. Welcome, the Golden Land.
You're kind of cutting out.
Yeah, you're cutting out a bit, dude.
We try to fix it.
I made it. I made it. The door of the Golden Land?
Yes. Milady, you have finally managed to invite everyone here. Welcome, Battler, to the Golden Land.
Battler! So you have finally made it this far! Grandfather? Where in the world am I? My blood, which is incompatible with magic, runs most deeply in your veins. Therefore, you are the only one who could not reach the Golden Land. And Beatrice has been searching for you this whole time. She tried everything to bring you here. Oh, what did you say?
It seems that we are all here at last.
Battler-sama, if you would take your seat. Tonight's dinner is my very best work. If you would please relish it.
Oh fuck, who's
Which one?
Beelzebub?
Which one was that?
Wasn't it Bone?
I think
Is
Bone,
that
yeah,
me?
are you Beels? Yeah, you're
You should be honored. Normally I would have eaten all of it, but I left you some out of gratitude.
7 steak, knee chance. Nay chance.
In the Golden Land, all of those with all minds are equal. Here, there is no distinction between us furniture, humans, or witches.
Oh fuck.
Battler-sama,
Oh wait, click on.
we were waiting for you. Welcome to the Golden Land.
Chan, George Henneke.
I still feel like this might be a dream. We should have died. But I'm alive. And everyone is here. And happy. I can't believe it.
That's right. This place must be a dream world. So it must be a dream if George is acting so friendly with a maid girl.
Okay, give it a rest, Eva. For now, you gotta stay quiet and bless the two youngins. The Golden Land is a city of bliss. We should never quarrel here.
Con, your mammon.
Here, any people are free to love each other. No one needs to hesitate over it.
It's me, right?
Yep, you're Yasmo.
Mika-chan, Kanakun, you looks to be wonderful. Jealous. Mike's working now, right?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
Hey, Battler. I'm a little.
Battler-sama, welcome. And welcome home.
Jessica's probably embarrassed because she was holding hands with Canon-kun. Canon-kun wanted to act humbly like a servant and bow, since neither of them could let go of the other's hand. He couldn't do it so well, and the whole scene looked very comical.
A servant child. You can't. Aunt Jessica cannot do such a thing. Ugh.
Shelly, do you want to try it?
Sure, what am I supposed to do here?
Just like, you know what, here, fucking,
Nudie Brit.
I can just fucking do Kraus and, what's his name really quickly.
Hardly a big deal, correct?
Alright, that'll do.
Let's at least choose the people she likes.
Can you throw on more Brit?
She can't. She can't. Jessica. You can't either, George.
Zannazi and Aneva hugged each other. They cried tears of regret for their adorable children. Even though they had always been at odds. It's a very bizarre scene.
It isn't really a problem, right? It doesn't matter who likes who.
That's right. It's proof that a parent's too attached to their child.
Battler. No matter what kind of woman you bring home, I'll give her a warm welcome, okay?
That sounded too friendly! Don't you dare introduce her to this man, okay? He'll get his hands on her immediately. They'll run off together right away.
Butler! You finally came here!
Maria, from the very beginning, you knew we'd come here?
That's why I wasn't scared at all. Everyone was being a coward and trembling. It was funny.
What the hell? Even I thought you were the most screwed up. You actually knew the truth from the beginning?
Bunny girls!
How rude. I simply cannot forgive you for speaking of Lady Maria in that way.
Wait, what?
Formulating firing curve. Attacking preparations ready. Lady Maria! We can attack at any time!
Huh?
Kinda gonna keep...
Notes?
Notes?
Taking note, taking note, taking note!
Maria!
Maria.
I pity the fool that decided to just.
Maria.
I pity the fool that decided to just. Man. I pity the fool that decided to just go. You know, I think I might read Umineko eventually. I wonder how popular it's doing on Twitch, and this is the fucking thumbnail.
Oh, they forget.
What's the oh yeah, Jesus.
Be quiet.
All the warriors are here tonight!
You are in the presence of Beatrice-sama. Come now. No need to be so stiff. Let's be considerate of their desire to joke around and have fun. More importantly, why don't we begin preparing for the toast?
Oh my god, they have the same nose!
Yeah?
Huh?
As preparations for my excellent mackerel cooking are complete. They can serve it at any time.
Fuck, who is Satan again?
Oh my god, we're forgetting all
I think
of
it was you.
Oh, Noir was Satan.
No, he's
Shit.
he's Bell. Noir. Oh,
Noir is Satan. Bonus
fuck,
deal.
who's gonna?
Hey, you people.
There we go.
Look a little more like furniture.
Green one.
Oh fuck.
There's no wrong.
I have to. No.
None of you people are paying attention.
No, here's the thing. I had to type something and Discord's fucking up for some weird reason, so I can't pop the stream out and have it on another screen for whatever fucking reason. That aside, no, I'm gonna stuff myself some more.
Come on, let's work. Don't keep the guests waiting. Let's work studiously and attend to them. Don't let the guests do anything. Make them lazy, make them slothful, fatten them like pigs. Oh, Virgilia.
Beatrice. Cloakun. This way.
Grandfather and Virgilia were standing in the landing at the top of the staircase, beckoning to us. Beat and I turned our heads to see what was going on, then climbed the stairs together. And the hall looked like a very high stage. A small table had been set up there, as well as a piece of parchment and an old-fashioned quill pen. I saw that strange magical characters in Japanese were written side by side, and below it many names were written. There were 17 of them. Grandfather was the first, and everyone's names had been signed all over it. People who are after the Golden Land probably signed this one after another.
Battler, now that you are here, everyone is gathered. Listen carefully.
Golden Land is not a world supported by the power of magic alone. Cooperation and approval of all humans who receive happiness here is required. For that sake, we must gather the signatures of everyone here.
Last time, the door to the Golden Land was finally opened, that you refused to sign. Although you probably don't remember it. Because you refused to sign, so it was once again sealed in darkness.
Just hearing it like that, kinda sounds like I'm the only stubborn one. And then I've been a bother to everyone in various ways.
That's because your stubbornness is the real deal. It seems you received more than just blood from Kinzo.
Ito laughed amiably. I should have felt like she was making fun of me, but without thinking I went along with her, laughing and smiling.
Magic is a miracle. Miracles cannot be made complete unless everyone believes. And when you believed in the end, this miracle, the Golden Land, was complete.
Looks like I've been a real pain. So, what should I do?
Apologize, I was muted. Just sign here. Triss,
Don't
sign here. Read the fine print first.
Quill pens are pretty hard to use, huh? Whoa, it's shot. It's shot.
You klutz. Shooting ink is a bad omen. Can't you at least write your name quickly? Your pen's wriggling all over the place like a worm.
You should talk. Go right in, Kakatana. Or Katakana. I got it. Beatrice is a stylish name, so write it in cursive. Making the quill in your name cry.
Shut up. In school, didn't they tell you not to use cursive on tests?
Hey, this is a solemn ceremony. Be silent.
Well. Oh, there we go.
I've gathered the true signatures, as well as the fall for the Covenant. Both of you, oath to 343 guilty spark, please. Start with Beatrice.
Halo reference, which I don't understand.
Oh, because it says Covenant.
Oh.
Okay.
That was a very big stretch, but
Put your hand on the Covenant and take the oath.
I swear, but standards won't let me.
The good witch, Beatrice swears to continue her studies from this point forward to bring happiness to the people. Say it.
Sorry, the yawn.
Indeed. It's a little embarrassing. As a good witch, Beatrice swears to continue her studies from this point forth to bring happiness to the people. Will that do?
Acceptable. Battler is next.
The same way, Battler-kun. Your hand on the covenant and take the oath. The member of a golden land, Shiromiya Battler swears to serve for the sake of his own happiness to his neighbor.
As a member of the Golden Land, Shiromiya Battler swears to serve for the sake of his own happiness and that of his neighbor. I'm embarrassed too.
Listen, everyone. Here and now we have gathered the oaths of all 18 humans who accept the Golden Land.
When Kinzo proclaimed that, everyone applauded at once, praising us. Since I had only been the only stubborn one and had just been a pain, I felt a little bad about being the most celebrated one.
With that, in accordance with the ancient rites, we ask Battler-kun last to make the oath, sign the invitation to the Golden Land. Something that invites the Golden Witch Beatrice to the Golden Land. Golden Land welcomes the Golden Witch. From the consensus of those who have acknowledged it, becomes complete.
Battler, I will read it out loud. Listen carefully. The 18 of us accept Beatrice as the Golden Witch and welcome her to the Golden Land.
What's going on with you? You won't be invited unless I send an invitation?
That does seem to be the ceremony. Feels stiff even to me. Why don't we end it quickly? I've been so hungry for a while now.
Come to think of it, I've only been pecking at the canned food and haven't eaten anything good. Let's quickly finish this signing. What's this? I acknowledge you as a witch. Huh? That's pretty simple. Damn you, grandfather, exaggerating it so much.
Don't. Come on, quickly. Whoa!
Oh shit, what the fuck?
Oh, no! Oh, get it off the screen! Get it off the screen! Oh my god, no! Virgilia!
It just hear the...
What's wrong with her eyes being open?
God!
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
I can just hear the cicadas.
What do you mean?
Higurashi.
What? How is this?
This was Higurashi, I would just hear the cicadas.
Kelly, please,
Everyone
the
goes
line.
insane. Yeah.
Kelly,
The line.
please, the line.
I keep getting interrupted.
Oh,
To hear.
I can't look!
Huh?
I don't want to look at that!
Well, look.
Oh god!
Well, you gotta say the line.
You're supposed to say that's not the line, so you have to look.
Say the
Oh
line,
god, I
Connor.
really don't want to though! Maybe
look.
with my hand,
I kind of wanna continue.
ugh. It's like Chameleon get its eyes popped out by a
Say the
Con,
line.
please!
Say the one! Okay!
Quickly.
Sign.
Oh god, that's worse!
With slightly weird and uncomfortable smiles, the two of them started demanding that I sign. Hey, Code, if you know who that is, don't fucking say anything!
I was waiting for this.
Big damn heroes moment up in this shit!
Don't say who they are. At the time, an incredible sound like that. An incredible sound like that of a glass window breaking and reverberated through the hall, and the bustling tumult faded back into a complete silence. I dropped the quill pen and turned around, trying to see what had happened.
I've been waiting for this. I've been wondering when this would happen.
When I did, where'd she come from? A human who clearly hadn't been there a short while ago was in the very center of the hall, looking up at us. Who's that? A girl? Thought I'm the same age as Jessica and me. But I didn't know that face. None of the people here knew that face either.
Who are you? Who is this? Where did you come from? Those without invitations are not needed at my party. Servants, kick her out!
Ah, shit. As you command! Surround her!
Oh shit.
All the warriors.
The Seven Sisters of Purgatory surrounded her from 7 directions, taking out magical blades that drew purple curves and blocking her. And from out of nowhere, shuffling goat-head servants appeared in great numbers, surrounding that girl. On top of that, the Chiester sisters stood in front of Beato like a wall, readying a golden bow and pulling back the bowstring.
Wait, what?
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 But the girl didn't move at all. On the contrary, she was still staring at us on the landing, though she didn't mind at all. Who is she looking at? Beato? Grandfather? Could it be me? Yes. The girl was staring straight into my eyes, glaring. And after our eyes met perfectly, she yelled.
Who's voicing her?
You.
You.
Should we give her directions?
Imagine just the most depressed voice you can think of, honestly.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
Depressed?
Yes, like very
So
muted, and very mute, very sad. But like you can be aggressive with this particular line.
What do you say? Somber stoicism.
Somber, yes. Like you mustn't sign that. Like
Imagine she's
go,
a protagonist, lady.
Now that's perfect.
Yes.
Are you going to accept your own defeat? Don't be tricked by the witch.
Huh? By the witch, huh? At that time, something incredibly strong lifted me up at the nape of my neck. What's going on? They made to turn around behind me.
I can't look!
I saw Virgilia with an eerie smile on her face, and the muscular forms of the goat monsters. A goat monster that looked about 2 meters tall was grabbing me with an arm that as thick as a log.
Wait, I thought Shelly was the one doing it.
Oh, fuck. I said the mic was taking a minute. Oh, there you go.
Ah!
There is no need to listen to an uninvited guest. Come offer your signature as well. On this written oath, Chiramia Battler acknowledges the existence of witches! Wait, is it? Am I supposed to, like, sound insane? Or not really?
You can if you want to, honestly.
Come now! Sign the written oath!
Ow! Damn it, let me go! As the goat monsters held me down with the power of a vice, they forced me to grab the quill pen. I couldn't even touch the floor with my feet, much less resist.
Battler, why are you resisting? Weren't you just about to sign willingly? Don't change your mind now after all that. Okay? Didn't you think for an instant that it might be okay to acknowledge witches? Hmm? You thought that, right?
I was tricked? That's insane! Beato isn't that kind of...
Shit.
Sorry, Battler, I am that kind of person! It's useless now. Looks like sentimental sob stories don't suit me! Teacher, I'm counting on you to use all your strength. That was such a plain role to play, and I got so damn bored!
Let it be known that I was always right!
No, you weren't! You were fucking crying the last session!
Read my
my notes!
You were bawling your fucking eyes out! You didn't know!
Con, you have
I didn't know
so
then,
many
but I know
notes.
now!
You have so many. Wait, yeah, so that means you didn't know.
Yeah.
Ah!
You didn't know shit.
You didn't fucking know until we gave you a little bit of time to think about it, and I regret that every waking moment!
Damn, boy!
Ow?
Woo, spicy.
Well, he was joking. He was joking.
We wanted a funny reaction. We wanted a funny reaction.
Still kinda ow.
I'm kidding.
Jesus Christ,
I was
Orange.
joking. I was joking.
That was a joke.
Sorry.
No, there's nothing. You didn't do anything wrong. I'm joking. Relax. Yeesh.
Did my phone notification just go off?
It did.
I was just having a little joke. Okay, I'm sorry, Con. Don't worry about it.
Seriously, just didn't sound like a joke.
I was trying to phrase it like a joke. I wasn't actually serious. I was overreacting on purpose.
It was a prank. I was actually a little surprised. That sounded kind of nasty, man.
That was a bad prank. Guys, I could tell it was a joke, but you did play it too straight. I could tell it was a joke, though. I was
banging the desk. I was being exaggerated for a reason. Like, come on.
The desk.
Yeah, I was banging my desk.
All good.
I didn't hear the desk, and I honestly thought you were really angry.
No, he wasn't.
I'm not angry. Trust me.
No.
I'm really not
at
angry. We were just having. It was a goof. No. I'm no way mad. I'm joking. It's fine.
There would be no reason for him to be genuinely upset. It's all good.
It's all good. Fine. Trust me. I was just playing it up a little bit for the camera. It's fine. Relax.
Okay.
Just a well-trained actor. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez.
Funny, but
I'll never try to be funny again. God damn it.
You're allowed to be funny, but...
Orange, stop making jokes.
No, I'm just saying. Don't joke when your joke doesn't sound like a joke.
He thought it sounded like a joke.
Yeah.
It's all good. Here, let's just continue.
Sorry.
We can discuss this later. Anyways, take two.
Yeah.
Just trust me, I didn't mean anything by it.
I know that now.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's fine.
After this.
I don't know who you are, girl. But I'll beat you to death, mash you and crush you to threads until threads start trailing, okay? I'll make you regret being born a woman!
What?
Yeah!
What does that mean?
Spirited away with her gold pipe. The massive chandelier hanging in the hall was electrocuted, and from that, a terrible purple thunderbolt fell. Should have been a direct hit on the girl right below it, turning her to ash. However, not a single hair was singed.
Oh. So, your sudden appearance here wasn't just a fluke. Tell me, state your name.
I don't have any name to give you. More important, you idiot! How long are you going to be tricked? You softy! Figure it out already! This is all the witch's trap! How is that?
Yeah, fine.
Wicked.
Those words were aimed at me. This is all the witch's trap, she says. That can't be! Either reform this or to become a good witch! Beato, all this about traps. It's a lie, right? Please, tell me it's a lie.
Sorry, Battler. It was pretty fun. Sure, I just did what teacher told me, but look how great it turns out.
Wait, what?
Apparently, you start out all hostile and needlessly brutal, and turn incompetent and soft just at the right moment. You can spark a huge bump on your affection meter.
So
right?
I will say, I thought something was fishy about just how much of a heel turn she did, but I didn't think much about it.
I think she's pretty much turned that heel door into a revolving door.
I've heard villains who start on a lovey-dovey then freak the shit out are all the rage these days, right? Even I've studied a bunch of those manga, anime, and gulch that have been so popular lately, you see?
What year did this chapter come out?
Skulch.
What?
Skulch.
I don't
She
know
said
what that-
manga. Don't know what that is.
I don't know what that means.
Skulch?
Said manga anime
It's a
Skulch.
Bishoujo game. Bishoujo games.
Oh, I didn't hear.
Like, it's a gal
Ultimate
game,
game.
essentially. It's like Eroge, but it's just for gals.
Sure.
Gal.
Galge.
And as for you, just as expected, it was tears, please, and you're down. Idiot. Baguette. What a truly simple person. I'll call this the North Wind and Sun strategy.
That's not. Damn you. You bastard. How dare you deceive me like this?
Yes, that expression suits you the most. That caring expression of yours really doesn't suit me after all. It made my back itch and I was frantically trying not to let it get to me. Too bad. Witches never reform.
I thought it said that one.
You take care of the signature, teacher. This uninvited guest is my prey.
Oh, I miss doing those gaggles.
Ah! God, why does that get me?
So,
You're still muted, by the way, Chili.
Sorry. You can no longer refuse to sign, atheist. Come on, look. Sign it and offer your mind, body, and soul.
When Vergili lifted her chain is as a signal. The goat monsters with even more vice-like power forced my arm to approach the parchment. Ow, ow, fuck. These guys are trying to make me sign. Even if it breaks my arm. Then a bright red light burst open with me at the center, knocking the witches and the goat monsters away. Did that girl save me? But who in the world is that? I don't even have a clue.
How long do you plan to keep playing in a place like this? Give it a rest. I'm jealous of you.
I'm glad you saved me, but that's a pretty cruel way to say it. Sorry, but who are you?
Witch of Brokenjima. Give him back. Who would do that, you fool? Battler is my toy. My most favorite toy in the world. I won't get tired of him. I won't throw him away, and I won't hand him over to anyone. Even Battler is enjoying this to the fullest, aren't you, my little boy toy? Together with me, he is having so much fun playing. No matter who you are, I won't let you get in the way.
Yeah, it looks like you're having a lot of fun. It makes me so jealous, it pisses me off. Here you are, in a place like this, guffawing and having a loud, noisy time with everyone. With all these beautiful witches around to pamper you. You must be having so much fun that you don't even want to go back.
Are you talking to me? Wait, you got the wrong idea! This is a pain for me too! What do you mean fun? You don't even know what I've been through!
What troubles? You get to have fun living with Mom and Dad. You get to play around happily with all of the cousins. You get to play with witches as long as you want for all eternity. Don't you realize the happiness you have? I'm jealous of all of you. Don't you get it? I'd love to be a part of all of this.
I'm sorry, but I'll have to turn you down there. I'm satisfied with the toy I have. I have a rude toy. A rude toy like you is not fitting for my toy box.
Yes, I understand. Who would ever play with someone like you? But I will thank you just a little for letting me meet everyone like this.
Who are you? You couldn't be.
I see. Is that it? Yes, I understand. I know who you are. I see. So you are the piece Lady Berncastel threw in. How amusing! Why don't I formally invite you to my party? I'll welcome you fully. Along with Battler, I'll play nicely, break you, kill you, crush you, turn you to ash, mix you with bread dough, and bake you until you're fluffy.
Dameda. Zenzen dameda. How's that?
Good.
Woohoo! You can't do that. On the Rokenjima of 1986, I'll expose everything that happened to the light of day. I'll show you that before the truth, you're like an icicle scared of the coming spring. Prepare yourself, Golden Witch. Beatrice!
If it doesn't clear the log, oh dang, I wanted to hear her actual voice. Oh well, we can do it later. I've been wondering when we would get to her.
All right, so look, I'm gonna say one more thing really quickly because it's that whole bits about the yelling is gonna bug me a little bit if I don't address this right now. It takes a lot to get me mad. Also, hey, look.
I know the prank, wasn't it?
I knew she was gonna play a role in this.
All right, look. It takes a lot to actually get me mad about something. You will know when I'm angry yelling. That was me trying to do a bit yelling and failing. I'm sorry.
Okay. No, I understand completely now.
Okay, I'm glad.
I'm sorry I reacted the way I did, though.
No, you're fine.
That bitch survived.
It's totally understandable. Don't worry. Anyway, good shit.
I'm very glad that it has said the person's name right now because I wasn't sure how long I was going to have to hold on to that.
So,
not much longer, actually.
How exactly is my Anj voice, anyway?
Good. You play a depressed teenager very well.
The
I
Kyoko voice. The Kyoko voice with a bit of different personality works well.
I was going to say do a depressed female battler, but I feel like that was going to be a little too on the nose originally. But it gave it to you pretty quickly.
Man, I can't believe both me and Zez changed their profile pictures.
I can't believe the game just said anything before anyone had the chance to.
So, you said that you called this Kaneko. What do you mean you called this?
In my Umi notes, yesterday.
What? Huh?
Elaborate.
She did mention the possibility that Angie might show up at some point.
I did.
I thought she was talking about the heel turn.
One of the other notes I placed yesterday at about 2:34 p.m. Call me a bleedheart, but this entire chapter seemed to revolve around Beatrice coming into her own. Wait, Virgilia said it earlier. The sun and the wind. Wind didn't work. Heat worked. If Battler's the traveler and the cloak is his belief, then this whole entire part was a ruse just to get him to believe. You can't appeal to a person's sensibilities by using pure violence. Sometimes you have to hit them where it hurts.
Also, it says things that when they're going with you with the truth, blah blah blah.
It's around the same stuff. Don't worry about it. There's nothing super exciting here.
One person was left alive. That's the.
The only survivor of the game was Ava.
For the Fight Club, gamers, can we post the one image? Because I find it hilarious.
I mean, it doesn't say anything else, does it? There's a funny that we have. It's a green text about episode 3's ending.
Yeah,
the Beatrix.
Is it a good funny or is it a funny?
Up until Saturday, you felt pretty good for that Beatrix.
Yeah, I fell hard for it.
So I will say again,
I respond first, and then my brain kicks in.
I will say, I kind of thought, like, I kind of just rolled with it because I thought, oh, this is some nice emotion stuff. But, like, a part of me always did go, this seems like a weird heel turn for this psychopath. Like, it's weird that she just kind of being nice now just because Battler said he didn't like her anymore. It's like, she didn't seem to care before. Seems really weird. Oh,
Right.
I guess it's just a writing thing.
For the sake of funny, I'm going to read this green text out loud now. I even have it up on the stream. I just finished episode 3. Fuck this bitch. Seriously. What the fuck? This bitch. How can any of you like her? Fuck. I had my keyboard on my lap because of my wrist hurt, and if I sit for hours at a time just clicking with my hand on my desk. But if I use my keyboard, I can just rest my arms on my lap and shit. But when this shit happened, I threw that shit across the room. Now I have a broken fucking keyboard. I have to use this piece of shit one has shitty keys, doesn't give me the satisfactory clack 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 my old keyboard did. Fuck you, Ryukushio 7. You owe me a new keyboard. This is all your fault.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a good green
text. Beautiful.
We have been holding on to this for quite some time.
I will say, when going through Umineko, I saw this green text posted by someone we used to know, and I got spoiled before I got to that point because of this green text.
Anyways,
so yeah,
we have a tea party.
We have a tea party to its end.
Oh god, my arm is super itchy now.
Hey, we're getting like a lot of Joshy. We're getting like a lot of like really suspicious looking follows. Can one of the mods like ban them really quickly?
Wait, why are they suspicious?
Because like a set of follows happened at exactly the same time.
What were their names?
They're still doing it. Who the fuck is Pierre MV? Hold on a second, like...
Are you people human?
I don't think so, considering the fact that, they're not in the chat.
Also, like,
they're not even
deadass...
watching.
See, look at those last 3 ones. 19 minutes! They happened at exactly the same time!
Okay, yeah.
They're the same name.
I'm fairly certain those are indeed bots.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, are y'all bots?
They aren't in the chat. They're 100% bots.
Well, they're not in the chat. I've checked users in chat. There's none of them. I'm gonna fucking ban.
Well,
Also,
that
you can
and
Guys, give me like 90 seconds before you continue. By the way, I just have to take a piss.
Understandable.
There
Take
are
a piss.
also 4 consecutive names that have the first 2 and last 2 letters that are indeed the same.
Mm-hmm.
Was it backslash ban or is it ban backslash?
It's backslash ban and then their name and the reason why. So just do that like 4 times.
I'd actually have to give a reason.
I guess like 5 because like, You can kind of tell when it's a bot or someone who is like just trying to get you to look at their account because, like, I've had people who have like 4,000 plus subs, looking in, and then like they follow you and they fucking dip out. Yeah, don't worry, you're good, Ramen, straight up.
We know your type.
I mean, Rin173 said yes when we asked if he was a bot or not.
I still love that we had somebody enter the Discord.
That's you.
And like I think Orange or somebody else kicked him out because we thought he was a bot. And then he comes back and asks why. And he's like, oh shit, we thought you were a bot. It's like, oh yeah, that happened.
Is that another one?
Guys?
Fuck their names. They are so nonsensical.
Okay, this is really suspicious. I just got a new follower on my Twitch account.
Fucking yeah!
I mean,
another one showed up.
I mean, what happens if we keep them? What's the problem with it?
I mean, there's been a lot of like hate raid things recently. Like we had to ban a bunch of people who just happened to have like hate name, like they were attempted like hate bot raid things.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like they have a problem with that for some reason.
It'd be really unfortunate if the reason why is they come in, they check and see if you're white or not, and then they leave if you aren't. If you are.
Oh, Jesus!
I say that
I
guess. Because they're super targeted towards people of a certain color.
Whoa!
Yeah, this is a bit of a problem. Hey, Twitch, fix your shit.
It would
They
be
can't
really
if they're
nice
too busy
if
staring
would.
at fucking Alinity.
Too busy promoting
We did
those,
fix
those
the
hot tub
recent
streams.
Yeah.
Alright, at any rate.
I fucking hate these names, Christ.
Sorry, Joshy. At any rate, enough beating around the bush, and hopefully no more
waiting
bots
for
randomly
someone?
showing up. Nah, Chelly's done pissing. Khan, if you would like to.
Okay.
I never expected Lady Bunkestel's piece to barge in at the very end.
I searched all over the place for a piece fitting for a game with you. I was sure you'd like it.
What's with that piece? Who was that person? Who was it? She didn't say her name. That's mean. Hey, don't you think so too?
I have a general idea. Or rather, I imagine most people would have figured it out.
Most people?
Yeah, didn't you look at the credits?
Well, I didn't get it. And it was the character's first appearance, wasn't it? If she doesn't say her name, I won't understand. The players won't understand. No one will understand, right?
Beato, don't bother telling her. See? Isn't she a funny kid?
Indeed. Lady Landadelta's innocent airhead inside is truly precious and amusing.
Come on. Why won't you tell me, you meanie? In exchange, I'll teach you a special secret that only I know. So tell me.
Oh. A special secret, you say? I want to hear.
Bleh.
Ugh.
If you want me to tell you, first tell me who that girl really was. The secret I know sure is awesome. After all, it's about as awesome as knowing that Santa-san is actually Daddy.
Phrasing.
What? I don't actually remember this line.
Santa is Daddy. No, Sim! Don't post on Santa in the Discord! Please!
It looks like Reinhardt.
I'm pretty sure that's Reinhardt.
Is that just Reinhardt in a Santa outfit?
Yeah, he's got the star and everything.
That's Reinhardt.
Yeah, that's
Overwatch art in my Discord.
That's amazing.
It's more likely than you think.
He's one of the
Anyways.
tanks from there, from Overwatch. Anyways, yeah. Huh?
Huh? I said it. Sorry. I bet you're so shocked that it turned your world upside down, right? Oh.
So, your father was the one who came to your place, Lambda?
He came. Wait, what do you mean?
Lord Santa Claus only visits the homes of children with pure hearts. I guess he didn't come to your place, did he?
Lord Santa Claus.
Lord Santa Claus is a very powerful wizard.
I'm sorry, I don't know why that's funny to me. It just is.
Look, it's very simple. Lord Santa Claus is a very powerful wizard. On par with witches.
All bow down to Lord Santa.
See, this is why I'm glad we started early. Oh my god.
Ow! Oh, that one actually
I
hurt.
can't believe Beatrice is fucking dead.
Oh god, I'm lightheaded. I'm fucking
Wonder what the
lightheaded.
people at Twitch chat have to say.
Oh yeah, the fucking struck face from the infinite page.
I'm not saying that backwards. You've already done the joke on me, you fucker. Not even on me.
This is a for the little viewer.
I'll see you, Zaz.
Can
Wait, stun seed backwards?
yeah, say it.
These nuts.
No!
These nuts!
I hate
Okay,
you all.
continue. Continue.
I hate all of you.
Continue.
Wizard of the South.
Proceed!
Please.
Okay.
I only have a few lines, please.
Okay. Well,
Save
Lord
them.
Santa is gracious. Unless you're a really bad scoundrel, he'll give you a present. After all, he even gave them to me.
As you grow and as your heart is hardened, he stops coming, doesn't he? How old were you, Beato, when he stopped coming?
Indeed. He kept coming until I was about 12. When my maiden's heart awoke, I quickly got somewhat embarrassed about Lord Santa coming. After I wrote thanks for everything, that's enough. So make sure you splurge on the last set of presents he stopped coming. Oh, and I was looking forward to it too. How old were you when he stopped coming, Lady Berncastel?
I was pretty wild. It happened fairly early. I think when I was about 9. Something about that beard really irritated me, so I waited in my futon with some sewing scissors ready trying to cut it off. What a painful age.
So, as far back as Lady Lambda Delta can remember, Lord Santa Claus never came to see her, huh? He usually comes until the last year of elementary school or during middle school.
Maybe we should take her to a doctor. I hear that being too precocious can have negative side effects on the growth of mind and body. Yeah, you can definitely see some of those. Those negative side effects.
Hey, what are you people talking about? Bleh.
It is truly boisterous when three witches gather. Just like a rendition of Hocus Pocus.
If you're talking about a secret on that level, I doubt this will be worth listening to. Can I go now? I have to get ready for the next game.
Hey, wait a sec. Tell me who that woman really was.
Well then, let me tell me this special secret of yours first. If it's good enough, then I'll tell you.
Okay, I'll tell you, because it really is a special secret. Remember in this game, there was a girl who found the gold and became the new witch, right?
Indeed. And just what kind of secret might that person have?
I figured out who that girl really is. Does anyone know? There was a hint in the way she talked. Remember? That girl said it a lot, didn't she? If only you just blah. Right? Yes, that phrase is the key point. If only Shinja Eba. If only. Wow, that's a reach. Yes. She was actually Ushirimiya Eba. What do you think? Are you shocked?
Oh. I never noticed that. Ugh, to think there would be a hint in a place like that.
You're a real good sport, Beato. This kid tends to get full of herself, so try not to overdo it. See you. I'm leaving. Later, bitches.
Wait! It's not fair if you just listen to my secret and don't tell yours. Tell me who she really was.
Your secret was so amazing that mine just couldn't match up. So in exchange, I'll teach you a special secret. I'll tell you the name of the culprit in this game called Higurashi no Nakokoro ni.
Don't say it. I'm still playing it.
Jesus Christ.
See you, Beato. The black tea was delicious. However, the repertoire of jam on the crackers was lacking. Add some gochujang chili paste every once in a while. It goes great with Russian tea. Later.
Oh, I see. I shall try it. I'll call for some after preparing the next game. Until then, feel free to polish up your strategy at your leisure.
Yes, I'll do that. This last game was pretty interesting. Later.
Hey, wait a sec. Tell me.
My, you two really are close.
Just gals being pals. Yes, that's right. Oh, I really like you, Berkenstell. You could even say I love you. I want to gouge out your eyes so that you see no one other than me. Oh, that would be so wonderful. It'd be great to dunk them in black tea.
To think that you would be so entranced, Lady Landadelta. I have a serious responsibility. Still, this last game really was close. I was a breath away from getting Battler.
Beato, can I ask you something?
Notes?
Still taking notes.
Alright.
Okay.
What is it? I know I won't tell you that girl's name.
When are you gonna stop fooling around? Are you even trying to win?
Lambda Delta threatened her with a low voice that she had never used in front of Burncastle. It completely blew away the calm atmosphere that had been there until a moment ago.
You know, I'm supporting you because you're supposed to be a witch who can win against Bernkenstel. If you don't have the power to win against her, then I'll abandon you right away, okay?
How harsh of you. What about me dissatisfies you? As you know, my game board is perfect. Lady Buncastel will never be able to win.
Yeah, that's right. Your board truly is impressive. It truly is an impressive and perfect game board that Bernkenstel definitely won't be able to win in. Not even in 100 years. Or even 1,000 years. That's why I made you a witch in exchange for letting me borrow it. If I stop being your guardian, you'll immediately go back to being a human.
Wait, what?
Make sure you don't forget that. No matter how incredible magic power you hold, you're nothing more than a temporary witch.
I understand. I'm grateful.
Don't speak so casually to me. I'll forgive that when Bernkenstel's around, but not when she isn't. I bet you started to forget how much you owe me.
Get you?
Yeah, she's taking it.
Huh.
That is not so.
You really are disgusting. Go ahead and talk the way you usually do. But be mindful of what you say. I have a surprisingly short temper, you see. get back to what we were discussing. Your game board truly is perfect. You should be able to defeat Birkenstow without any trouble. But that kid won't surrender easily. She'll challenge you over and over.
That is no problem. It has been certified by you, Lady Lambda Delta. My game board is perfect.
Yeah, that's right. It's perfect. But are you, the player, perfect as well?
What do you mean by that?
What do I mean? That's what I want to hear. You play around a lot in your game. Sometimes, that ends up confusing Birkenstow, so at first I thought it was some special strategy of yours. But I get the feeling that's not quite true. Rather than toying with the opponent in a match you can win, you don't actually care whether you win or lose, right?
So, wait, did she say that she made Beatrice a witch? Because I was trying to figure out how to ban a bot, so I couldn't get the full thing.
Yes.
Are there still bots coming into the Twitch chat?
This one was one of the standard "Do you want to be famous" ones.
Oh, one of those. Okay.
Ridiculous. How can that be?
You know what? Your role is to make Birkenstow surrender. In other words, that means being the victor in this game for all eternity. As long as you keep trying to become the victor with certainty, then I'll give you my power as the Witch of Certainty. However, if you fight in a way that doesn't eliminate any possibility of your loss, that's a different story.
Of course, this is a game. Just as Lady Castell will lose when I win, I will sometimes lose when she wins. The possibility of loss always exists. Therefore, I will...
This is why you're useless. There's no need for you to be a game board. You just have to be a birdcage that can lock Birkenstow up here for all eternity. What's the role of a birdcage? Making certain that the little bird inside never escapes. What's a birdcage worth if it has cracks and sometimes lets a bird out?
Of course, games exist for the purpose of winning. And it's impossible for me to lose. Therefore, I will continue to win. As you wish, for all eternity.
Good answer. That'll be fine. I'll allow you to play around and use fakes as part of your tactics. It ended up being useful during parts of this round. But you know what? If you make a move hoping for anything else other than victory, make sure you're prepared for something amazing, okay?
I will do not... I will not do such a thing. I swear it.
Because originally you weren't even a witch, and at any time, I'll remind you of what truly shabby creature you were. If you betray my expectations, that is. As soon as you do, you can look forward to a fun punishment game. In a world of a billion fragments, I'll send you to the most miserable one and seal you there. You were already miserable to start with, so there's going to be some really miserable fragments out there for the picking. Oh, I love you, Bankenstell. Struggle in Beatrice's birdcage as much as you like. And over the course of 1,000 years, realize you can no longer escape. And when you surrender, I'll train you so that you can do nothing, so you can't do anything other than cry in the palm of my hand.
Awesome work, B.
Oh, thank you.
Right?
Damn, there was another sprite that she was gonna do that I was hoping for. We'll have to wait for that one for later.
Do we finish it?
I mean, well, yeah, like
Question marks.
it's only 10:30. We got time.
We gonna do part 2?
Well, no, we're like there's still the question marks. There's always the question marks.
Question
the tea
mark.
party of the
Question mark.
Oh wait, was that not the tea party?
No, that was
two.
the tea party. Now there's the question mark tea party.
I feel like the question mark tea party. Well, I mean, it's only what 10.
Trust me, this isn't gonna it's not as I don't think it's as long as people are thinking it's going to be. Let's just jump into it.
All right.
So
let's do this thing.
What year were you guys
Get
born?
right into the news. Yeah, that's terrible.
Yes, it is.
12 years later.
Future.
October 4th, 1998.
No wait.
When I was 8 years old.
A monotonous electronic sound kept on repeating. The room was colored with hygienic tones. In other words, an emotionless white. It was a room at a certain university hospital. Neither her doctors nor the person herself had any doubts that this room, which had a price so high that no commoner could afford to spend a single night there, would be the last room she ever saw. Was the person on the bed Ava? Even if someone told you that was so, she was unbelievably aged and worn out. The well-built man in a suit waiting on the corner near the door was having a whispered conversation through the intercom with someone outside. He was a guard protecting Ava's person. After telling the person on the other end of the intercom to wait, he approached Ava's bed. Ava had been awake for a short while. However, she stared at a single point in empty space, as though her mind was not in the same place. Fuck it.
Narrator?
Random dude.
Wait, here, you got a later one, AC, don't worry about it, remember? Mm-hmm. Angie's son has arrived in the lobby below. Should we let her pass? For a long time, Ava didn't answer. However, bit by bit, her eyes began to regain their focus, and she gave a small nod indicating that she didn't mind if they called Angie. It had been Ava who called her, and she was right on time. By this point, Ava would refuse anyone who wanted a meeting without an appointment. The room was dark, even though it was still light outside because the curtains were always closed. There was always one guard waiting in the room and 3 more waiting on the corridor in the lobby. They were all there to protect Ava's person. Eventually there was the sound of a knock. Also, there was a message from the intercom that the guest's body check had been completed with no problems. The door was unlocked, then opened, and a high school-aged girl was standing there. Chairman, Angie's son has arrived. Ava reacted and turned her face towards the guest. However, instead of reacting to the guard's call, maybe it would be better to say that she reacted to the smell of Angie's makeup. After being shut up in this room for so long, Ava was sensitive to even small changes in smell.
So you came. Angie.
Angie, It's Angie.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, fucking forgot about this. Yeah. All right. So here, actually, hold on. How did she die again? Oh, yeah, she's just missing.
I can post that gif without giving a shit now.
Yeah, perfect. Anyways, yeah. So Ushiramiya Angie. Fuck. Shit.
Alright, not gonna read it or
No, I am.
Angie,
I meant to do that. Rodolph and Curie's daughter, Battler's younger half sister. She didn't get to see Battler often, but they got on extremely well, and she greatly respected him. Since she was absent due to an illness during the family conference, she always survives in solitude. Unfortunately, she has become emotionally disturbed. Angie carries a huge amount of cash with her, and has the bad habit of throwing it around to make sure she never has to wait.
Oh, I can put up the sprite comparison now. Fuck. Here we go. Much like every other original spray, Angie looks a bit chunky in the OG. Also, her Steam sprite sucks too.
It could be worse. I'll say that.
It's not
it could
curious.
be worse, but like
What does
it's
their
still not great.
sprite look like?
Yeah, go to the
I just
reference
posted
room.
References. My beloved.
Hitting the reference room.
It's about B corner under
Oh
Umi.
god, you are not kidding. That is not great.
Yeah, the Steam, not the OG. So
I
Pachinko.
was looking at the Steam. Her OG sprite's just awful.
What?
Hey! The Ryukashi sprites look good. Hey!
How dare you, Con?
It looks like Battler wearing a wig.
I mean, she is kind of his sister. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that Steam sprite is not great.
I'm talking about the Pachinko sprite, Con. That's the one that looks bad.
The one on the far right. Right is Steam release, middle is PS3.
I
left
know, I
is
am
original.
looking at that.
Oh, alright. Just want to double check.
He has a very small waist in that. The opposite. Well, actually, she has a relatively normal waist in the
You
original.
got a pretty face and a small waist and a big bank.
And big sleeves.
It's not even a spoiler.
She has huge sleeves.
And she has a fat ass.
Ava opened the
Does
box, and Angie came.
Zia Natsumite, yes.
I can't tell if her sleeves are just big or if she has tiny hands.
Yes.
Then again, her arm looks like a noodle, so it
Arms
seems
like
proportional.
pencils, just like Hajime.
She even got that armband, though.
You did call me.
On Ava's face, there was no trace of a person warmly welcoming their niece. And on Angie's face, you could see the expression of one pleased to meet with their aunt. Ava waved her arm, which had grown as thin as a withered branch, and motioned for the guards to leave. The guard bowed silently and went out into the hall.
It's not only stuffy, but dark, too. Why don't you have the curtains opened? Is your plan for that hitman you hired to shoot me through the window? I wish I could get hired to assassinate you. All I'd have to do is relax at home for a month and the job would take care of itself.
Their discussion was quite morbid for an aunt and niece. However, they didn't look like they were joking. At the very least, Ava believed that someone was after her life. All of the Ushiramiya family's massive fortune had come into the possession of Ushiramiya Ava. It was said that this fortune also included the 10 tons of hidden gold that Ushiramiya Kinzo was rumored to have hidden. While that vast wealth lay in Ava's cunning, sly, and suspicious hands, no one was able to complain. But it was rumored that as soon as it was passed on to Angie, who was no more than a young girl, certain people were plotting to snatch it away. By now, Ava and Angie were Kinzo's only descendants. If Ava died, all the wealth would go to Angie. And if Angie were then to be killed as well, then wealth would go to the family of Angie's mother, Kyrie. In this sense, not only Ava, but Angie as well, were in a position where it wouldn't be odd at all for their life to be targeted by some unknown person. And Ava had hated Angie for a very long time. That was because she knew that after losing her only precious son, George, the inheritance of her own wealth would be none other than the girl who had been absent at the family conference 12 years ago, and who had survived. Ava shunned Angie, disliked her, and even hated her. She isolated Angie in a special school and separated her from the youth and happiness normal people have, trying to keep her as a pet until death. However, Ava had succumbed to an incurable illness, and ironically, her remaining life was estimated to be the same as Kinzo's had been at the family conference 12 years ago. Both Ava and Angie hated each other. Even though they were each other's last blood relatives, they hated each other so much they hoped the other would die quickly.
And why did you go to all of the trouble of calling for me? I don't have much time left. These quack doctors still can't detect any of the poison that's filling me up. I know. I'm sure it's some secret assassination drug used by those Soviet KGBs. Oh, I'm gonna be killed. I'm gonna be killed. Isn't that great? Very soon I will die, which will surely be quite a load off your back. What a pitiable person.
This always happened. They immediately deviated from the main topic, distorting it into a more unsettling discussion. Ava, who was absolutely paranoid, believed that someone was always after her life. And in actual fact, after inheriting the vast wealth of the Ashurmia family, she had used wild methods just like Kinzo had done in the past, repeatedly making money by any means necessary, and creating many enemies along the way. With a massive supply of capital, she had plotted to aggressively buy businesses that were starting to have rapid growth, making them buy it back at a high price under the guise of reconciliation. Ironically, it was the same type of action that her husband's company had been hit with 12 years ago. He repeated this consistently for 12 years straight. She had also earned a lot of hatred. If her husband had heard of this from beyond the grave, he might have defended her, saying that the loneliness from losing her family fueled her actions. However, of all the people who knew her now, none would defend her. For some reason, Ava eloquently spoke of how her life was being targeted, listing off names of people who hated her, and sneering at the fact that she still hadn't been killed. Even though Angie heard her own name included in that list, there was no particular change in her expression, and she waited indifferently for Ava to tire herself out.
You see, I really hate you.
I'm honored. Same here.
I built this future for George's sake. To think that it would be snatched away by you. To think it would be stolen away by Rudolph's daughter. I can't bear it. Think that not only will I not leave a child, without even leaving behind a child, that I cannot forgive.
If only you'd just given all of your fortune to charity. What about all those religious people you used to go so far out of your way to find?
They all say the same thing. My excessive wealth has become a burden to me.
And they always say something about how I need to give it up and cleanse myself.
Then I thought of something. I stopped donating.
For a time, Ava had searched for the founders of several strange and new religious cults, perhaps seeking peace in her heart. But they gave her heart no relief, and if anything, they ended up increasing her paranoia further.
If you have too much money, why don't you start buying up thoroughbreds and make some corned beef?
I thought of something even more interesting. I've worried over it a lot. What could I do to make things horrible for you? I thought about killing you. I also thought about erasing all of my wealth, leaving you penniless, and selling you off to a slave trader or something. Wouldn't that be wonderful? You'd have your arms and legs chopped off and be forced to take customers until you died. Oh, that would be so wonderful.
Is this fun for you?
Oh, yes, it is. It's fun to scare you. But very soon, I will die. So I thought about how I might continue to cause you pain even after my death. And then... It was surprisingly simple. I called you because I wanted to talk about it.
I have midterms coming up. Keep it brief. Bitch.
I have decided. I will have you inherit all of my fortune.
Oh.
Not only that, but I decided that until the very day I die, I'll expand that fortune as much as I can, inflating it to massive proportions before having you inherit all of it. Can you imagine what that was like? I don't
Your mic's cutting out super hard.
because it's stupid.
Here we go.
That's right, you don't get it, do you? Look forward to it. It really is fun being rich. Every day, yokai from across Japan come to play. From now on, your entire life will be followed by talk shows and weekly magazines. The media will criticize me no matter what I do or don't do. If I donate, they'll attack me for being bourgeois, and if I hesitate, I'll be abused as a miser. Oh, every day really is wonderful, you see. I decided it'll be great to let you have that kind of life. And you're so young and have so much ahead of you. Doesn't that sound absolutely wonderful?
Looks like the public's opinion of all you've done was spot on.
Give me a second.
Cackling hard?
Oh, that and my chest really started to hurt.
Almost got lightheaded there.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alrighty.
Okay, I'm good.
too true. Yes, that is too true. Go ahead, abuse me as much as you want. Soon you will face that same criticism. Japanese culture dictates that good people live in honorable poverty while the wealthy should just die. No matter what you do or do not do, you will eventually be lifted up as a symbol of envy and hate across Japan. I wonder how twisted your life will become after living that way. You have no allies. No one will listen to your worries. Abusing you will become a public sport. And no one can stop that. Oh, Angie. Oh, I'm really looking forward to it. I wonder how you will live your life, and how you'll end it. Enjoy to the fullest a life of being unable to trust anyone in the world, being unable to love anyone, being unable to talk with anyone. I'll be patiently waiting for you to take that story of hardship down with you into hell.
Her insane laughter turned into a painful cough. Without changing her expression in the slightest, looking completely unconcerned, Angie stared at the only survivor of Rokenjima. Perhaps because he found the violent coughing suspicious, the guard gave a short knock on the door and rushed in at the same time. Angie glanced at him, wordlessly making clear that she didn't intend to move a step from where she was. Angie was prepared for some kind of trap to frame her in Ava's death. However, there was fortunately a needless fear. As the guard rubbed Ava's back, he poured hot water from a thermos into a mug. As he did, Ava kept coughing, apparently in pain. Angie figured this was probably the last she'd see of the Rokenjima witch's final days. Eventually, the coughing subsided and Ava regained her normal breathing. However, the glittering madness inside her eyes hadn't subsided in the slightest.
Now, I will give to you that cursed mass of gold if you share me a family headship, as well the name of the Golden Witch, Beatrice. Enjoy the insane, twisted rest of your life, fitting for the name of the witch. I don't need that. More importantly, tell me, on that day, what happened on Rokenjima? I don't believe it was an accident. Tell me the truth about what happened that day, and why father and mother and Nissan died. Oh yes, that is the best way I have to harass you, is it? What happened on that day? What happened on this day in 1986? You want to know what they said before they died, right? I won't tell you. I leave behind the cursed gold. But you know what? I'll take the truth you seek with me to hell. That's the best way I can torment you. Oh, are you mad?
If you want to hear it so much, try going to hell and asking your family there. In case, you'd better die right now, right? If only you just give up and die right now. I'm not doing a lap right now. I need a drink.
Wahahaha. So we don't know what the result, how like Hideyoshi and George died, right? Like it feels weird it was Eva.
Maybe she went nuts with the gold.
Maybe she went nuts and Hideyoshi tried to stop her and she killed. But still, I don't know why she would have killed George. Wait, how did George die from like the perspective we saw again? I forget.
I believe he got shot.
I've got it in the notes.
The Chester.
Chester gun? Oh.
Him and Shannon at the same time.
Okay, I'm back.
I mean, if you want to see the tips, like, here, we literally have this. Corpse discovered in the mansion's parlor. The murder weapon was assumed to be a gun or spear-shaped object. In exchange for his soul, the witch granted an 8-digit number.
Oh, that's why there was a number there.
When spoken, a small golden land will be open? Like I said, I'm not doing a laugh right now.
Alright.
Wahaha.
There we go.
Let's go.
The laugh continued until she started coughing again. And the cough did not subside until she started moaning and going into convulsions. October 4th, 1986. On Rokenjima, the Yashirmiya family's customary and final family conference was held. And on the next day, October 5th, an extremely unfortunate accident occurred, and the Yashirmiya family was wiped out. Fortunately, Yashirmiya Eva escaped from that, and inherited almost all of the Yashirmiya family's fortune. However, due to the many turbulent rumors surrounding the Yashirmiya family, the way Eva acted afterwards, and her unnatural actions at the time of the unfortunate accident, the public was in an uproar over whether this might have been a conspiracy to get all of the inheritance for herself. Under pressure from the public, persecutors repeatedly tried to investigate the matter, and the media began tracing the outline of a conspiracy they called the Rokenjima suspicion. But in the end, they weren't even able to find proof this unfortunate accident was a crime. However, because the media continued to give the impression that the Rokenjima suspicion was a conspiracy of Eva's, public opinion began to believe that she was the true culprit. Of course, it was also influenced by the bad impression caused by all that easily condemnable, overbearing financial activity, which she had carried out using that vast wealth. Every time she did something and the rumors started spreading, the media would bring back the Rokenjima suspicion, blaming the criminal justice system by saying that she was the true culprit, that the only reason she hadn't been arrested was because even the police had been bribed. So the impression that she was a great villain grew stronger and stronger. Her heart eventually degenerated, and ironically, it began to transfigure her into the kind of human that the public expected. By now, Eva had no one that she could trust, and no family. After her beloved husband passed away, the talk shows occasionally mentioned her company, saying that it was run recklessly, while criticizing and disgracing its former accomplishments. Even her beloved son, George, was dramatized as the stereotypical rich, lazy son the public expected. And no one even wanted to know what a simple and honest character he had possessed. As how much all this hurt Eva and ran her to ruin, no one cared. The public was only interested out of curiosity about how the super-rich evil woman who killed her entire family lived her pitiful later years. So that happened more and more, and eventually, Eva's personality was transfigured until people started calling her a lunatic. So this sometimes reminded her of her father, whom she had once admired in his later years, that she laughed at herself with scorn. And on the day of that final family conference, because Yashirmiya Rudolph's daughter, Angie, had been sick and had stayed with her mother's family, she had not participated. At the age of 6, she had lost her family and had gained Ava as her guardian. Since Angie had become Ava's only blood relative, Ava took very good care of her. She had imposing guards surrounding Angie's person at all times to prevent her from coming to harm. Angie had even her right to play with friends, to come home from school together, and to enjoy the seasons together, stolen away, so that she can live a full and pleasant school life. Ava had sent Angie to an elegant boarding school that took care of her every need, completely isolating her from the world. She didn't even know the popular songs that girls her age might hum. She was never given a chance to enjoy window shopping with her friends or stuffing her mouth with crepes, much less an encounter with a member of the opposite sex to make her heart throb. Angie did not have a single friend. If anyone carelessly acted friendly with Angie, they'd be scolded by the guards, or else the teachers. All of them were strictly ordered not to let snobby, shabby humans approach the daughter of the esteemed Ashiramiya family. During that time, the talk shows were always mentioning Ashiramiya Ava, always spreading rumors about her countless financial misdeeds. Those who did not know her daughter was naturally began to keep their distance. Even now, she was called a witch at school. And anytime something bad happened, even if there was no proof, it would be whispered as though it was an absolute truth, that she had imposed her will on the school staff. The environment makes the person. By now she had a heart as wild as those around her feared. No one trusted her. She was never bothered to believe in anyone. No one loved her, so she never even tried to love. And when Ava caught an incurable illness on top of all of this, it was whispered that this too was a conspiracy. And this time, Angie was set up as the mastermind. Everyone whispered that the daughters of witches are witches too. Even the talk shows in the weekly magazines whispered that. So Angie too accepted it as though it was as though it was obviously true. Therefore, since she already believed that she was a witch, when she heard that the name of the Golden Witch was being turned over to her, she only felt like saying, "You just figured that out now?" However, she was at least sure of one thing. The title of the witch that she had inherited would definitely never be inherited by anyone else. She would be the last head of the Ashiramiya family, and the last lonely Golden Witch.
That's messed up, dude.
Mm-hmm. That's a real good. That's something I just noticed right now is that Battler's theme is wings and her theme is wingless. That's really strong. Andrew could be sitting on the roof of a skyscraper.
Yeah.
Compared to the winds of the world that had been beaten down upon her until now, this strong, cold wind was warm and pleasant. Below her lay a beautiful nighttime scene, and a dazzling river of red and white lights. It was supposed to be clear out that night, so there really should have been countless stars stretching out over the sky. However, the light from the ground was too bright, so you couldn't see them at all. Angie couldn't help but think that what she truly sought might lie in that unseen starlight. The world of reality below her looked so far away from here. She could imagine that this place was the closest to the world that she really could be in. Hey, Charlie, can you mute, please? There was only one thing that Angie cursed. Why had she not been able to go to that family conference on that day 12 years ago? Even though if she had gone, it would probably have been possible for her to stay with her family forever. Lastly, she'd been dreaming about her family over and over again.
The person I was 12 years ago called up frantically, urging them not to go to the family conference.
But both Mom and Dad are too far away.
Oh fuck yeah, shit.
I didn't get to finish reading that.
It's okay, there you go.
And my hand won't reach them. Battler Nissan always loved me a lot, and he'd always pat my head. But even though it looks like that hand's about to touch me, even it does not reach. For some reason, I started having that dream over and over. Every time I had the same dream, I uselessly tried to stretch out my hand even more forcefully, over and over and over. Even if only Battler Nissan had lived, then perhaps we'd at least be able to support each other in my cold and lonely reality. But his hand never reaches me. Even if I climb to the roof of this tall building, I'm so far away from all of them. A mysterious girl appears in my dreams and urges me. She urges me to find the truth of what happened 12 years ago. If only I could learn everything that happened to Father and the rest of them on that day. Would they come back? At least one of them.
There was no way that anyone would answer that question for her.
I get it. In this world, I have no family or friend. So, let's go. Let's go home. To where my family is.
From the start, Angie's figure had been on the outer side of the fence. The scenery below her eyes was distant, beautiful, and so fantastical that it actually didn't give rise to fear.
If I look down, I'll surely be swallowed up by the world below. So I looked up, because I wanted to be taken to the world above, the world where my family is. Who cares about fast wealth? Who cares about cursed gold? Who cares about the golden witch Beatrice? What I really want, even a mountain of gold couldn't get. What I need for that, take a single step forward. Just that little bit of courage.
At that moment,
I definitely heard a voice. It was a voice I knew. A voice that had called to me in my dreams for so long. Before my eyes. In other words, in midair above that jet black nighttime scenery. There was the figure of the girl I'd seen in my dreams. She spoke again, with the same voice I'd heard in those dreams.
Your assistance is required.
My assistance? Who needs it?
Your family needs it. Your family has been eternally imprisoned in the span from this day 12 years ago until the following day.
If I save them, that mean my family will come home? When I asked the question I had most wanted, the girl coolly stopped talking and hung her head.
I cannot promise that. The enemy is the Golden Witch Beatrice, a mighty opponent. I cannot oppose her. But another Golden Witch might be able to manage something.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The only one who can oppose the Beatrice of 1986 is the final Beatrice of 1998. In other words, you.
Notes, I'm assuming?
Taking note one quick.
Okay, no problem.
Nice song. I like the drums.
Yeah.
Okay. Angie Beatrice.
That witch from 12 years ago took my family.
That's right. She is your foe. The root cause that always leads to your future of isolation.
My family's foe.
In exchange, I will search for a fragment of the ideal world that you wish for. A world where your family comes home. I make no promises that your desire will be granted. Beatrice's game board in 1986 is quite perfect. I had planned on bringing you that ideal fragment as a present today, but I still can't find it. This is a very firm fate. I haven't seen the likes of it since the time I fought Lambda Delta.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm actually giving you a chance for revenge. In exchange, I promise to search for it and bring you the happiest resolution among the possibilities you're capable of accepting.
Revenge.
It may be a fruitless effort. Even if you succeed in your revenge, there's no definite proof that your family will return. Even if you manage to hit a miraculous probability, you may only be able to bring one person back, if that.
Angie understood the meaning of that dream. The dream where it seemed that with just a little more stretching, her hand might finally be able to reach Battler Nissan.
A miraculous probability means it's still higher than 0. Right. Is it 1%?
Trying to read any probabilities before the result is useless. So I cannot tell you that number.
But it'll definitely be slightly more likely than if I do nothing.
Yes. As long as you do not throw that desire of yours away. But be prepared. It is extremely close to 0.
Okay. I'll take you up on that offer.
Are you sure? You probably won't be able to return here again.
This isn't the world I'm supposed to be in. I'll find the world I am supposed to be in myself. Tell me your name.
The Witch of Miracles, Burn Castell. And by that name, I acknowledge you as the Golden Witch, Angie Beatrice.
Angie Beatrice, the final witch born in 1998. Named by Ava as her successor and accepted with Burn Castell as her guardian. She is starting from 0 as a witch, but as her body is located 12 years in the future, she possesses ultimate magic resistance that prevents her from being targeted by any of Beatrice's magic. Additionally, completely converse to her older brother's magic resistance, she has a natural talent for attacks against magic types. Her potential in both attack and defense is of the highest level, but the distance is great. 12 years really is.
Bonji Triss.
Literal plot armor.
Huh?
Angie.
No, it's Angie Beatrice, so Bonji Triss.
How you will say the name correctly,
just like
it sounds
Eva
like
Beatrice.
I will not have my wife slandered.
Just like Eva
guys,
Beatrice.
wait. All right, look, we're about to hit Kino. Can you guys keep it in your pants for 5 minutes? Okay.
Yes, fit in there. No one wants to see it.
Did you say the line, Con? I forgot.
As of now, you are truly a witch.
The instant she proclaimed... Oh, fuck.
The instant she proclaimed that I was a witch, I felt dizzy, as though something inside me had changed drastically. At that time, I heard a clunk. It was the sound of the door that opened the staircase of the roof. It was Aunt Ava's guards. They're only guards in name. Aren't they the cage that whips around me?
Straight up, it's actually moving too fast for me, I'm sorry. 20 found the target, requesting backup on the roof! Eddie-san, we're looking for you, it's dangerous there, so quickly, come this way!
What's that?
My fan club. I'm pretty popular.
No point in getting caught. Let's go.
Yeah! This song is called Active Pain, by the way.
Is that it? Is that the end?
That's it.
Alright, do you want to wait until this is over to give thoughts, or should we give thoughts now?
Absolutely, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, actually, be quiet, this is good.
Banger, Bob, amazing.
Amazing.
I like the original. Oh yeah!
There it goes.
I like the original version of Active Pain a little bit more, but this one's still fucking great. Looking annoyed, Burn Castell turned on her heels. In the jet black sky, watching that perfectly casual. Oh fuck! It's you! Go!
I followed her as though it was completely normal.
Eiji-san! Wait! Don't be hasty! Look out!
It's useless. It's all useless.
Can we use this part to hear the actual voice acting?
See you again next time. Please send a limo to get me. 'Cause everyone else will be there too. See you.
Yeah!
Oh dang, she didn't take off her shoes!
Whoa!
My wife.
Oh, so good. So fucking
So
good.
very good.
That was an awesome shot!
See you again. Have a nice day.
I can now show you this episode 3 cover from the manga.
I'm just imagining the guards are looking at her do that and going, "Wait, you're supposed to take off your shoes before that. What a rude suicide!"
I'll tell you for I'll tell you for free, Con. Whenever she does see you again, she says it in English. So you putting a little bit of a twang on it kind of works a little bit. Like, see you again. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
There you go.
I usually do that whenever I'm bored.
I can't believe we got to my wife.
Also, if you look in the live general, you'll see this image from the manga I've been wanting to share, and I can finally do that.
Balor's looking a bit weird in that image.
Well, he doesn't have the vest. That's what's
Is
weird.
that Natsumike? I can't tell.
That
Something
is
about his
Natsume.
something about his face.
It's his hair, I feel like, more often than not, and it makes the face look weird because no one knows how to draw Battler's hair ever. It's always different.
Like a Bishonen in that.
It reminds me a lot of the anime, but I think a lot of it's in the eyes. Something about the eyes.
We're not starting episode
No, we aren't.
4
No,
tonight.
no, we aren't. No, we aren't. I'm just pointing out this is the fourth. This is the fourth and final episode of the questions arc.
We've certainly made a lot more progress as opposed to our Higurashi days. Probably because we're actually going through the story and
look at
less
that. That's
bits.
called growth.
Well, I think it's just there's less stuff to clown on. There's a lot of stuff to clown on in Higurashi.
Especially Angel Mort.
To be fair, those were some good clowning moments. I do appreciate the moments we clown.
No.
Speaking of Higurashi, final
Sorry, my
episode of
dog is
Sotsu this
farted.
week.
It smells like shit.
Wait.
What happened?
What's up, B? What's up, B?
Toxic dog part.
Higurashi,
Oh.
last episode of Sotsu, supposedly, is this week. We don't even get
boy.
preview images for it.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Riri, why are you crapping in your sleep?
Oh my god. Oh, fuck.
I can't wait for the big Higurashi, Umineko, Zirconia crossover. Was there another when they cry, or was it just those three?
It's just those three currently.
What's those three?
Fugushi has made other works, but they are not classified as When They Cries.
No, but still read Higginbana and Rose Gun Days at the very least.
Okay, I am back and I am okay. Ugh. What? You were
Well,
small
now.
dog farts?
No, I was doing the fucking the tank man
Rhythm
thing, don't
game.
worry about it. Yeah.
You smell that
Eggman.
rhythm on?
What's that rhythm game called again? Friday Night Funkin'.
Friday night
Get
fucking.
it again on a Friday night.
Friday Night Funkin'.
Yeah, I
Friday
said
Night
that.
Funkin'.
Whoa, 12
yeah.
years have not been kind to Ava.
Mm-hmm.
Undiagnosed illness could be Russian cancer drugs.
I don't think it's Russian cancer
AIDS.
drugs.
Alrighty then.
So, something I do
Time for-
find odd. Okay, well, I guess we're starting the thoughts, right?
Yeah, we're starting the
Yes.
thoughts now.
Something I find odd is how Hideyoshi and George died, because it seems like she did not take a part in that. Like, the way she was talking. Saying, God, I wish they were still alive and stuff. So, like, I mean, I guess you could classify, like, Hideyoshi fighting with the young Beatrice, to be actually fighting Eva. But, I don't know about George. Maybe she was like, I don't want him fucking that servant, but I don't know. I'll kill my son before he mates with a servant, I guess. I don't know.
I think if I may go ahead and exposit on this, I think it's pretty clear that this episode has shown that she's not in sound of mind. And whenever she is, she's usually shown as being completely solid and aware of her actions.
At this point, I'd say that she's probably gone ahead and lost it completely. Or at least, whenever she did solve the riddle of the epitaph back in the middle of Chapter 3, that secondary desire did give her something I could go ahead and refer to as a... I guess the best way to put it would be, if you want to take it as a actual, without magic route. It could be that the greed and everything else, combined with her mental trauma and everything else from her past, probably gave her a split personality. At least even just a temporary one.
Yeah, that seems about right, especially because it kind of came when she came back onto the island in this episode.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's totally possible, just split personality shit.
Yep. Or at least some alternate personality. Or a borderline... It's not borderline personality. What is it?
Disassociative?
Dissociative, that's it, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Of course, Battler would be the one who had snapped her out of that. Or at least whatever you can assume would have been the meta-narrative in this situation.
So I guess the fucking shit. What? Virgilia.
Virgilia.
I guess she was a fuck. I guess she was a fuck the entire time.
Yeah, lying in the background, waiting as the sun beating down on that one guy.
What?
What?
Man, that's really deep, Crimson. So deep, I don't know if you know what you just said.
I did know.
That one guy.
Anyways.
Yeah. Anything else? Umineko, anything else?
I believe I actually did exposit on this beforehand. Deception is a tool that all witches use. This is something we heard back at the very beginning of Chapter 3. I took this down in my note. I had a feeling something like this would have happened. Of course, emotions tend to come first for me, then I use my head. And I said back on August 23rd in my notes, I'm not too confident on Virgilia's motives, but for now she's an ally. I think it's clear at this point that she was only working alongside Beatrice just to go ahead and pull the wool over Battler's eyes to get him to accept her as a witch.
Oh, you mean working against her?
Say what?
You said that she was an ally to Beatrice.
I'm talking about if we go ahead and take this tea party into consideration.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about, like, what during the events of the chapter.
No, during the events of the chapter, it's clear that she was in league with her, but was cleverly playing the role of disgruntled teacher. Even Beatrice was getting into her role as the one who healed her.
Man, they really had fun during that anime battle, I guess.
Quite possibly. Or that's whenever it was actually conceived as a plan, and Beatrice was just following suit.
Was she even really the teacher? Because, like, Lambda Delta saying, yeah, I made you a witch.
That's something else that struck me as odd. She said that she made Beato a witch. And as we've seen before, acknowledgement from one witch can make you into a witch. But it doesn't necessarily mean that you can wear the title. So I'm wondering, what were Beato's circumstances if she wasn't a witch, for her to become one?
Probably a similar situation that Berncastle did to Angie.
You mean Eva?
No, I mean Berncastle.
Oh, Berncastle to Angie, yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking, for some reason, I replaced that with Lambda Delta.
Yeah. For Ava, it was the situation of getting it passed down to her because she solved the riddle of the epitaph. For Angie, I keep saying Ange. Crap.
It's Angie.
I also thought it was Ange whenever I saw the name.
I know a person named Angie, so it's Angie.
I thought it was Ange.
No, it's not.
I'm not the only one who's losing my mind on that.
Angie, my beloved.
Didn't you guys play with the voice acting?
I didn't.
I played the original version. I played through the original Ryukushio 7 version twice. That does not have any voice acting.
Wow. Continue.
Let's get back to the point of the Golden Wedge.
Imaginable.
Lambda Delta originally said that Beatrice beforehand was miserable, shabby. Maybe that whole spiel that she had beforehand, the backstory included on Rokkenjima, maybe that actually had grains of truth to it. Meaning, maybe she actually was kept secretly on the island alongside Kinzo and her mom. Or maybe just someone who actually did birth her, but not as an artificial test tube baby.
That's going to creepy territory, but carry on.
I've been going into the creepy territory ever since we first realized that Kinzo's kind of a fuck.
Yeah, you kept on mentioning incest for some reason.
Because I really do think that may still apply. I don't want to believe it.
I don't know, there doesn't seem to be anything leading up to that.
I don't know, something in the back of my head is still nagging at me about it. Plus, with old Victorian-style stories and mysteries like this, there's always some bout of someone wanting to bone their sister.
Is there?
Unfortunately?
Yeah, it's prevalent in some stories.
Is it?
Yeah?
Even in the Southern Gothic, and you'd be surprised how often that kind of theme comes up.
I don't know what that means.
This game takes place in the Tokyo Bay area.
Yeah. They're not Victorian. I mean,
the type of stories.
It's 1986.
Let me go ahead and rephrase myself on that. I'm talking about the genre of the story, not exactly this time, the setting of where it is.
I don't know.
A bit strange. It's also interesting that Lambda Delta is the one that actually gave Beatrice the abilities. The Witch of Certainty giving Beatrice something. That means that she must have been in a really pathetic situation for her to actually have gained the ability of certainty and the abilities to become the Golden Witch as she is right now.
Maybe it has to do with her falling off that cliff.
It could be that, or falling off the cliff could have just been the icing on the cake. Or maybe the cherry on top. That's gonna need some more thinking room for that. She was kept like a caged bird.
So I'm also wondering, if Virgilia was a fuck, what's the deal with that backstory? Like where she's or she seems like a nice woman talking to a child that's supposedly Beatrice.
Deception is a tool that witches use.
Oh yeah, she could have been lying to the small child.
Or maybe that Virgilia was an illusion created by Beatrice.
No, I highly doubt that.
It was her own flashback. Battler wasn't watching that. So it's like, what, should be deceiving herself?
This is why I say that may have actually had sprinkles of truth in it. Even in the most untrue of stories, or things that you've made up completely, there's still something in there, like small nuggets of truth. Virgilia, for all we know, could be Beatrice's human mother that was also a witch. Or she could be her teacher and actually was the truth. Or we could just be duped in the entire time, and they have nothing to do with each other at all.
Virgilia hasn't shown up to any of the Tea Party stuff, right? Like she has not met Lambda Delta or Burncastle from what we've seen.
Not that I've seen and not that I remember.
Hey, she's a pawn.
I wouldn't say she's a pawn as much as I'd probably go ahead and say she's something else. But for that I'd need more information. It's also interesting. Lambda Delta has a real hard lady boner for Burncastle. Oh, tell
She
me
wants
I'm
to pop her eyes out and eat them.
Ew.
She wants to eat that. Yeah.
Those shows, the effective quote-unquote game from Higurashi has carried over into this.
What?
Get the red truth out.
No. And that's the only thing that's carried over. Other than that...
Wait, what is the carryover? What game? There wasn't a game in Higurashi.
I think there might have been.
Think about it this way, Bone.
Also, try to avoid spoilers if you can.
Okay. Think about it this way. There was a game between two individuals, and the only way to win the first game was through a miracle. Suppose that...
I don't know if you could call that a game, but I see where you're going.
And the game itself seemed to be hopeless until all the pieces were gathered, correct?
More like all the pieces realized it. I get what you're saying enough. I don't feel like it's that close, but I get where you're going.
Suppose one of the opponents was a stubborn little blonde brat who wanted to go ahead and win no matter what.
Like I get what you mean.
Yeah. Stomping foot kind of spoiler tantrum.
I'm trying to. I'm gonna try. Let's try to avoid the rest of the spoils.
Okay.
I mean, like Zaz is here, and he has not gotten around to episode 4.
Whoops. Sorry, Zaz.
I would also like to note there are people watching us that straight up have not read Higurashi.
We were vague enough to not say.
Sorry, I'm trying to be as vague as possible.
We were vague enough, I think.
Am I being vague enough?
I think so.
Maybe we should trail out of
This
this
is what
territory.
I'm trying to steer it out.
Let's not talk about Higurashi.
Let me go ahead and say this then. If you challenge somebody else to a different game and they won through some way that you conceived unimaginable, would you be pissed?
Wait, what? Sorry, I actually zoned out for a second.
Let me go ahead and try and rephrasing that, because even I lost myself on that one. If someone you really loved and hated won a game against you because they had dumb luck, would you or would you not be pissed?
If it was Angie, no.
I wouldn't be pissed. Like, I don't take games seriously.
This is no longer in relation to Higurashi.
I mean, I don't take games that seriously, so it's like...
Okay,
what about life and death?
Alright, I mean... I'm pissed I'm about to die.
Well, I mean, like, then it's not really a game. That's a fight. You're fighting for something.
Orange is right. That's not a game. That's just a fight. The only time it would be a game is if it was Saw, and let's not go ahead and talk about that. Anyway. Point here is, Lambda Delta wants to keep Burn Castell locked up like a bird. All because she's either a sore loser, or because she really just wants her all to herself.
You have that the other way around. Lambda Delta wants to lock up Burncastle in a cage, not the other way around.
That's what I said. What did I say?
You said Burncastle wants to lock up Lambda Delta in a cage.
Oh, really? Whoops, sorry. Yeah, Lambda Delta wants to lock up Burn Castell. Sorry about that.
Understandable.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for telling me, though. What does her PS3 sprite look like, Zaz?
Whose?
The ones you've been seeing. They're the ones you've been seeing thus far.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
We're looking
What
at the
does her
PS2.
sprite look like, then? Dare I ask?
Wait, PS2?
I mean, you can probably look inside the reference room.
I love Umineko on PS2.
Oh, sorry, I keep forgetting that
Umineko for the PS2. Let's go.
I keep forgetting that the reference room exists.
Hey everybody, it's me, Umineko on the PS2.
There is Higurashi on the PS2, and for some reason, certain character sprites that are a spoiler are kind of fucked up for some weird for some reason.
There are an aggressive amount of ports of Higurashi.
Oh, her
GBA
Steam
as
sprite
well.
isn't that bad, actually.
Lambda Deltas?
Yeah, not that bad, actually.
It's fine.
Anyway. I also just find it interesting that Beatrice is trying to cowering to her. Makes me wonder what would happen if Burncastel did take the powers back that she gave Beatrice.
Other way around.
Oh yeah, I did it again, didn't I?
Put some fucking respect on my name.
Sorry.
Con, she
It
was
would be
joking around.
It would be interesting to see what Beatrice would look like if Lambda Delta took the powers away. There we go. There, I said it right that time.
You did?
Rocket.
Clap, clap.
I also have to admit, it's really interesting that Ava so hard to become what she wanted that she became what she hated.
Her father.
Yes. Which I think is the worst thing that anybody wants to be, honestly.
In that situation, yes.
Yeah. Something that was also interesting. Did anybody else notice that the Giester sisters called Maria Lady Maria in the Golden Land?
I did.
Yeah, I think that's just an honorary title you just give to people.
I don't know. They seem pretty specific. They seem pretty specific about her role.
Really fucking specific about that. They didn't.
It's like they were offended.
Lady or Lord or anybody.
They were offended when Battler didn't treat her with respect.
Exactly. You think that's gonna lead to something, Bone?
Probably.
Also, as Orange and Joshi can attest, I also did do a bunch of note-taking yesterday. Most of it, of course, was for that number that was on the door after George and Shannon were killed again in that room. 07151129.
I don't mean to cut off, but I will say this again just to make sure it's evidently clear. If you look those numbers up, there is a chance you might get a fucking spoiler.
I never did.
If you look anything up, Umineko. So, yeah, be careful.
I never looked them up.
I know, I'm just letting it known, because I know sometimes some people will look up stuff without realizing it could be a spoiler.
Yeah, like Lunon. I still don't know what the deal with Lunon is.
I don't know either. Anyway. I used my knowledge of all my ciphers I know in everything. Because I still have that notebook from when I was in middle school in my Chunibuyo phase and the whole, oh, if I do this, I'll actually become a dragon. I'm not going to exposit on that anymore. I ran that number through everything. A1Z2, ASC2, binary, add bash. I ran that sequence of numbers through a bunch of things. And every time it came up gibberish, even in Japanese. I have a lot of free time. And it sure as hell is not Dorabella.
What?
It's a cipher code system.
Oh.
Like a riddle code thing. Like
I don't know ciphers. I don't know ciphers.
I do.
I kind of do, but not too much.
Then I inputted it into Google Maps to see if it was a coordinate or something. Like if it were 07.15, 11.29. And surprisingly, it didn't lead anywhere specific. Just a small spot in the Celtic Sea off Plymouth in England, right near the mouth of the English Channel. So of course, it wasn't a coordinate. Decided to stick a pin in that, cause, meh, you never know. And if these were dates, then it would have been Battler's birthday, and the other day would have just been there. But in the novel, that one was already marked out as well. Then I kinda had a Murder, She Wrote moment. I was thinking about the numbers. Wait, what do you mean, Roboot? Wait for what? It could possibly be Anji's birthday. It could be, but I have another idea. And that little moment where we read the credits in the character log kind of confirmed it for me. When this number is declared, a small golden land will appear. When this... Wait, what was it? When this number is spoken, a small golden land will open. And this is where my Murder, She Wrote moment came in. I was looking over my bank statement I got in the mail and I saw the number. 8 digits. That's when it hit me. It's not some kind of code. It's a bank number.
Is it?
Okay.
That is a perfect image. Yes, that is me. I became Charlie Day.
So you'll become a Luigi in the future.
Okay, wait, I'm curious where this line of thought goes. Keep on going.
I became Charlie Day.
And I figured it out. Or at least I think I did. The only official numbering I can think of, and sometimes official numbering does this, but whenever it can't be deciphered through any cipher, and whenever all else logic fails, of course it means it's not some kind of stupid cipher. Feeling me?
I don't know why it's gotta be stupid, but alright.
So it had to be a bank number. Question is, who it belonged to? And further question, why
Does
was
it
it
have
written...
to be one?
I'm saying this is a possibility. Mostly because I did go through the trouble of making it as a cipher and a bunch of other stuff. It could mean more than one thing. But my train of thought and logic brought me back over to this. There was mention earlier in the story of how Shannon had a bank account that had a bunch of money in it that she saved from being a servant in the Yoshirimiya household. So a minor thought that flipped for me, what if this number on this door is her bank account number?
Why would it be that?
That I'm honestly not sure about. It's probably one of the most obtuse things I've seen in this novel so far. Originally, I have this all in the Umi notes, actually. So my original thought after that turned to, could Shannon have known where the gold was? So then I thought, no. She may be a servant there, but of course she wouldn't be bold or actually know about solving the epitaph. She would have been more focused on everything else going on. If she had, then it would have taken a long time to siphon the gold through an account or something like that. And Shannon would be far too jumpy. So as of right now, I'll stand by what I think on that number being a bank account number. It could also have a dual meaning. Especially when it comes to her and George being in that room. Either way, it could serve as an important clue to the true masterminds involving all of Umineko. Other people can start saying stuff, because it's kinda awkward just hearing me talk.
If you have thoughts, get them out.
I have no real idea except for maybe a couple things, but like I said, fleshing them out right now.
It could also be a clue saying that maybe some other bank account information is needed to help solve this mystery. Of course, it could just be there.
Wait, can you repeat that? Sorry.
What you mean?
The last thing you just said, I wasn't listening. Just repeat what you said, I didn't actually hear it.
It could be that bank accounts are also something that could be needed to find a true motivation for this mystery, but then again, I could be wrong. I'm just kind of letting my thoughts do the spitball and rolling here. Then from there, I jumped to something different. Avitress confirmed that magic can be used to manipulate people. She claimed to use it on Kyrie, but we know that was fumbled by logic. But this could be used to explain some strange behavior that most of the cast have been exhibiting up to this point. Maybe external forces of magic could have been used to keep the material at bay. Or at least some more excessive behavior at bay. Like in Act 1, when Rudolph said that he felt that he was going to be killed that night. It could have been that magic was being used to influence his actions.
I don't know, it feels like it'd be cheating to use magic specifically to directly influence somebody.
It could be.
You mean like possession?
Keep it that way. But I feel like there's actually a way to get around it. From the way I figured it out, you can directly or indirectly influence someone with magic, so long as they are convinced of their own actions. If they act too out of character and they're consciously aware of it, then you can rest assured they'll either notice it or others will notice it. So you can't exactly go into the middle of a story like this and have Kinzo suddenly walk out in a banana hammock. Because because it would severely be out of character, and even he wouldn't be able to rationalize his own behavior. In that case, the magic would have to act as some sort of behavioral menace. or some kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Not like a trigger. What is it? What's the word I'm looking for? Help me out here. If it's not a trigger, catalyst. That's it. Thank you.
Are you sure that you're using the word catalyst right now?
Wait, is it catalyst?
What is the thing you were trying to describe again? Like, what was the...
God.
Catalyst is something that starts a chain reaction, or, like, starts a series of events. It is the thing that starts something. I believe.
I think for now we'll just use trigger. Essentially, if the magic could be used as a trigger, it could cause a chain reaction. Do I need to explain that to anybody, or is that kind of...
No, you're good.
I get it.
Okay, thank you.
Catalyst might work.
There's also a minor note. It seemed like this in time. You also remember how I kept saying like this, something felt like needed to be a powder keg, or that this was a powder keg.
Huh?
Beforehand, in other
I
discussions...
know what time you're talking about.
Yep.
That's when we had the catalyst discussion.
Yep, the catalyst. And I believe I actually got it.
I still don't know what chain reaction you were talking about, though.
Wait, what do you mean, what chain reaction?
I mean, you were talking about catalyst, but it's like, I think you were using it wrong. And you kept on, like, saying this person is going to be a catalyst for a thing, but you didn't really say what the thing was.
I think I finally know what I was trying to say back then. This entire episode has literally been a loaded gun. And somebody needed to be there to help pull the trigger. And I do believe that it wasn't Angie who had to blow it, but Berncastel. Beatrice is the one who loaded this gun in this game board.
What is the bullet?
Beatrice surviving.
No, Crimson, please let Umineko answer.
Beatrice loaded it up.
Okay, but what's the bullet? Like, what is the thing that they are loading?
Battler, maybe?
Let Umineko talk!
Sorry.
The bullets themselves would have to be the mysteries and everything else.
Okay,
And
but the mysteries are happening. Are you saying, like, is the bullet the answer to the mysteries?
yes.
Okay, then.
So then Berncastel, by allowing Angie to come into the game, has officially fired the gun. I think now the game is officially on. Everything that was leading up to this point, that was set up. Now the game starts.
Alright. I mean, that's... The answers arc's coming up, so... I guess.
Was the game not started just out of curiosity at, like the episode 1 Tea Party?
It just seems like this game is continuing.
Games can escalate.
I mean, I guess you could say that we're reaching a bigger climax. Like an overall, more broad climax.
Yeah, I think that's a better way to put it, yeah.
Alright. A big cool is going to happen soon, but I mean... Yeah, I wouldn't... Yeah, like AC said, escalating doesn't really mean starting.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, pardon me, that was...
I mean, that's gonna be expected. We're approaching, like, the end of the questions arc.
There was also a minor note that I thought of yesterday. All of us here are familiar with the Divine Comedy, right?
I'm familiar of its existence.
Have you read it?
I have.
I remember playing video games and I was supposed to read it.
I'll get to my point. We've literally got two characters in here that are named Beatrice and Virgilia. Beatrice and Virgil are two of the guides that Dante usually has in the Divine Comedy. Virgil leads him through hell. Beatrice leads him through Paradiso. In Purgatorio, he's actually led by Saint Bernard of Clairvaux.
Wait, and which one is that? Is he led in by that guy?
Purgatorio.
Purgatory.
I'm aware.
That's pretty obvious, Crimson.
It makes me think that there should be at least a third sort of mentor for Battler. Another wiser wizard, or witch, or sorcerer.
Yeah, I think that's Angie.
I don't think it's Angie, exactly. I think that may be somebody else. I mean, Virgilia came out of literal bumfuck nowhere. Something tells me that maybe the third
came out of Kumasawa.
No, Virgilia was hiding inside Kumasawa, remember?
Yeah, I just said she came out of Kumasawa.
Oh, okay, I'm going deaf.
So is Kumasawa a real person?
Yes.
Okay, is she... Okay, I wasn't sure if she was just, like, old lady Virgilia, or if she was, like, a homunculus. I didn't know. Is she just a lady that got possessed?
She could be the person that was actually raising the Beatrice that was stuck on the island.
That would explain her reluctance to actually say anything to everybody else.
And why she was there before the island was technically, renovated by Kenzo.
Wait, was she there before that? I thought she got hired.
No, she was there beforehand.
I can hear my mom coughing violently in the other room. It does not sound great.
Oh.
Oof.
Wait, is that actually a thing? Yeah, did they mention that?
Yeah, she was there
What was she doing? What was she doing?
Probably raising Beatrice.
I mean, have they said what she was doing?
No, but the way they're implying that she was basically in that old woman, yes.
Crimson, Crimson, I'm going to be honest, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Even I've got to say, what exactly are you talking about, and where are you going with this?
I would like to ask if one of the inner circle can give me a confirmation. Did they say Kumasawa was on that island beforehand?
They did not.
This was never said.
Crimson, I think you might be going crazy.
I think he's just misremembering it.
Yeah, probably.
No, but we could go ahead and put it up for speculation.
I mean, didn't they say straight up that she was hired? I thought they straight up said that she was hired. Can I get a confirmation if they have said this?
What are y'all asking? I'm sorry.
If Kumasawa was hired by Kenzo?
Kumasawa
Kumasawa
is hired help for the Ashuramiya family.
Yeah, I think that I'm pretty sure that they mentioned that she was just a lady that they hired. I don't remember them going into any real background about it, but pretty sure she was just a person.
Okay.
She's just been hired. They said that she had been there a while, had retired, and then come back or something. That was stated.
Alright.
Okay. Anyway. There was something else I thought about yesterday. The Red Troops. Avatris outright abused them yesterday, and we all saw what happened. Battler was caught in a literal red labyrinth of tape. That also had to be resolved with another red truth to go ahead and destroy it.
It was more like a web, I think you would say. It literally looked like a web in the VIA.
They had red spider webs.
It was literally the web spider web of truth.
I know. I just like saying labyrinth of red tape.
It was explicitly drawn like web.
I know. I just like my metaphor.
A fun fact for people at home: in the manga, they actually draw a fucking spider in the manga.
It's
cool.
pretty fucking sick.
Pretty cool.
That being said, the red troops can become annoying and abusive. And very... what's the word I'm looking for? Destructive.
Easy? Oh.
Not only for the person who's saying them, but for the person across from them. It made me wonder. There has to be another color of truth. Something that can be used as an absolute truth, that can easily cut through anything that they're saying. Because at this point we don't even know if the red truths that they're saying can be just made as lies, or if they only stand true for that specific time or that specific game.
I don't think there's any other color truths.
It has been explicitly stated that the red truth is universally applicable, and it is absolute. It is the truth, like the absolute truth.
Well, it's a confusing truth.
No,
it's truth can be confusing.
It's not really wait, how do you mean it's confusing? What?
The truth can be confusing.
Huh?
Please make sense.
I think you can be confusing.
No, but like, I'm not sure what you mean because like, it's if anything, it's just like it's them telling you this is the truth.
This thing happened.
This is a factual statement.
Sorry.
By the reaction I am getting, I am supposing that they are the truth.
They may be the truth, but what if there's a truth that surpasses that? Something that's of higher magnitude or of higher value.
The only thing I can think of that being a thing is reality being altered.
More than... what, like reality altering? Like a god?
I mean, they probably have that power, but it's like, that's the only thing I can think of, like, okay, how do you go above truth? You change what the truth is. So you change
what it is.
I don't know.
If red truth is a sword, then that means there should be a truth that acts like a shield or a pen, right?
Yeah.
And that can't be right, because then you'd be erasing and re-erasing.
I mean, Burncastle just went back in time, or forward in time, bring somebody back in time. But yeah, outside of that reality altering, I can't think of anything. What do you think they're gonna?
My mom came into my room asking me if there was a college shirt. She starts going to work again tomorrow to fill in for another teacher.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and it's theme week, so
damn, bro, that's crazy.
Con, you don't gotta share this much. We understand. We gotcha.
Yeah.
But yeah, unless they have the Enter the Gungeon gun that kills the past, I don't know if there'll be time travel stuff outside of what we've seen.
Something. I mean, magic is a force that can change anything at will, so why can it not change the truth?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it can. I just said it could. That's like the thing I mentioned. I'm just not sure if that will be a plot point. Maybe it will be.
It could possibly be.
I don't have the... I mean, yeah, could be. Maybe.
If it exists for magic, the possibility exists.
Yeah, sure, it might be. I said I don't think so, but like I think I was just trying to fill my brain. Yeah, it could be a plot point.
I think it works.
Alright, cool.
Alright then.
So you think they'll get a gun that kills the truth word?
I wouldn't say a gun. Now, they're witches. I mean,
like a word that...
said that...
I was being metaphorical, but
I know. Okay, I get it. I get it now.
But yeah, so like I don't know, they say a thing in blue and they say this is the new truth.
That may actually be the case, and I would love to see where that would go.
Yeah. I feel like that would be a weird like type of cheating. I mean, there would definitely need to be limitations, but I don't know.
It may be cheating if you change the truth, but if it's to go ahead and help find the absolute truth, then what's the problem?
Well, wait. The red is the absolute truth. They specifically said that the red truth is absolute.
According to whom?
The red truth.
The game!
It's the rule of the red.
It's the universal truth in the game is the red truth.
I'm gonna go off of the reactions of the inner circle and going, I believe that the red truth is not lying.
The truth is the truth.
The red truth is based on, dude, trust me.
It's like, I see where you're going, Con. You're not trusting the red truth because the red truth kind of makes its own rules, but I'm going to trust that it's the truth.
I don't trust like that.
Regarding the red truth, the very first red truth, when I speak the truth, I will use red. Everything I speak in red is the truth.
And also, it's like, what would be the point of lying? Like, that's not fun for anybody. Like, even, like, just they're lying to them.
Let me go ahead and rephrase myself then. The red truth, of course, is the absolute truth. But what if there's a truth above that truth?
What does that mean?
What does it mean to be truer than true?
You can't get darker than black.
Like, how could you be like, I am more honest and true than true? How does it?
This is to go even further beyond.
How do you go Super Saiyan true? How do you go Super Saiyan?
Your camera fell.
Look. I think you're maybe.
Your camera fell.
Khan, I understand what you're trying to do. You're trying to way to fight against the idea of the red truth, and I understand what you're trying to do. But I feel like you're maybe.
It's not a fight. I'm saying maybe there is another color of truth we haven't yet been exposed to.
Khan, I don't think that there's another color of truth. There can be other abilities, other words spoken in different colors, but I don't think it'd be truth. Like, I feel like it would be different abilities, if that's what you're trying to go with.
Abilities?
Like I said, maybe in blue they say thing and it alters reality. Who knows?
It could be a thing.
Maybe another thing is like they speak in yellow, and now a item manifests. They say a noun in yellow, and now there is an apple in the room. They say the word there is an apple in this world.
That would actually be fairly awesome. I'll go ahead and give that theory some more consideration and ditch the other one I had prior.
Anyway, anything else?
Why are you barking at a wall?
Yeah, that is kind of a JoJo Sandpower robot.
Say what?
That was probably a good thing Robot said.
That is kind of some JoJo standing right there.
Is there anything else?
Trying to think back. Or at least think on anything else. I was right when I said beforehand that Angie would go ahead and play a larger role here.
Yeah, I remembered Angie from all the way back in the anime. Like, I remember also some future. I'm not gonna say shit, you motherfucker. It's fine. I know. I know some future plot stuff, but it's like nothing that major. And I imagine it'll probably be talked about early on.
I still can't believe you actually watched the anime and didn't cringe.
Apparently, I liked the anime, but I watched it when I was like 14.
It was done by Shaft!
I don't know, I listened to
Hey, don't disrespect Shaft. Code Geass is based.
That was Dean.
I like the music. I like the art. I thought, oh, there's some cool shit in this. I thought that the whole thing about arguing about this witch not existing was cool.
Pardon me.
I apologize for that. I'm just very used to there probably being a spoiler when someone goes into that. That was my bad.
It's
I
fine.
jumped the gun.
I understand. No, it's fine. It's fine to catch people.
Still, now that we've got all this assembled, what would the next game hold?
Well, apparently Angie's gonna be... Do you think Angie will play a part... No, that wouldn't make sense. I was gonna say, do you think Angie will play a part in, like, Rokinjima? But then I thought... Nah, they would recognize
Probably
her
the metaverse.
Yeah, she'll probably very much be in the metaverse. I have a better question. Do you think Beatrice and Virgilia will play future parts, or do you think they are spent pieces?
I'm pretty sure Avatrice is gone and dead and no one wants to see her again.
You do not think Avatrice will show back up?
Oh, hell no. Do you want her to show back up?
It's not a matter of what I want. It's a matter of what do you think.
I know that. I'm just asking, would you even like it if she did?
Yeah, sure. Why not? She's a cool character.
Yeah. But otherwise, no. I think she's gone and spent and gone completely.
What about Virgilia?
She'll probably recur now and again.
I'll be honest, that betrayal from Virgilia fucking hurt.
What?
He said hurt.
It fucking stung.
That shit hurted.
Thank you.
Also, Virgilia, do us all a favor. Keep your eyes closed, you crazy bitch. Seriously, there's a reason why characters in anime that have their eyes closed are closed for a reason.
I think it was the smile more than the eye. Like, she looked like Jeff the Killer.
How do you guys do that in the text on Discord anyways? You're not gonna tell me, are you?
Hey, you can look it up. It's like I looked it up, but I forgot how to do it.
Just look up Discord colored text tutorial.
Really?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Huh. Oh, well, what do you know? Okay. Cool.
So we got anything else to talk about?
Other than the fact that Ava going nuts was kind of anticipated, it was sad to see her go down the same path as her dad, and that last song in the entire chapter was baller.
Yes.
Actually, I have to. Oh, wait, no, we already discussed about Hideyoshi and George and all that.
Do we?
Yeah. You have anything you want to touch on, Bone?
Nah.
Anyone else want to touch on anything?
I was going to talk about how the Beatrice that was born on the island was kind of weirdly just there for some reason for the plot point. But
wait, what?
What?
Oh, you mean the one that got hit, that fell down the cliff?
Yeah, because that's a crucial plot point.
Yeah, I think we've addressed that, and just we don't know.
Yeah.
Sure, but there could be future context in the next episode about that.
I would assume. If not that, then we'll definitely get into the Answers arc.
Alrighty then. So if we're all set up and good to go, thank you all very much for joining us. This is the first time we've actually managed to have a post-episode discussion because we usually just go for really long.
Yeah.
That being said, I guess we're gonna be
just writing all this crap.
I guess we're gonna be continuing on Friday then. All right.
Woo!
Alrighty then. Have a good night, everybody. We will talk with you. I guess next Friday. Bye bye.